Hello lovelies, it's Sonny back here with Settlement Survivor. No, yes? Settlement Survivor? I keep wanting to call it Survivor Settlement. So this is part 2. So the first part we just generally put like the very basic stuff down. We put some houses and we did a well for some water. We put the clinic down right at the end because we did have a couple of people with sprained ankles. And we've got our fields here. We also put in the ferry, but we don't actually have anything to sell yet. And we put in the forester's hut, which we got 224 trees from, or timber from last year, so I think that's pretty decent. Now, thinking about Banished, because obviously this is very similar to Banished, from the looks of it at least. This is the first time I've actually played the game, so I don't know how similar it is in terms of sort of playability and issues that you might come across. But thinking about Banished, one of the issues is tools. So there is a tool smithy, that's what it's called. I was going to say a tool shop, but it's a blacksmith in a smithy. So I think it would be wise to build a smithy and also the clothes shop. Now, let me just check where the marketplace is. This is the area where you can have houses. So we could have another like kind of couple of rows of houses here. And our forester's hut comes out to about here. I assume again that they just roam around this area planting trees and chopping them down. So we don't want to build too much over on this space. So maybe our blacksmith and clothes shop could go along here. If I rotate those round, one there and one there. So we'll pop those in. And I think if we have a little look through these houses as well to see who we've got in them. So it looks like we are doing the banished age thing, so we're kind of ignoring the ages of people, because if you think about it too much it's a little bit weird. But I think we've definitely got a couple of people there who could move out into new houses. So if we add in a house there and there. Also, that's reminded me that we did build a little tent over here next to the forester's hut. Now, who is living in there? 2 people. And they are both foresters, so my plan worked. And they can have like stuff in their inventory, so the only thing, there is something they can't do. I'm sure there's an issue. What does it say about the tent? It's a rough house, consumes less materials. I don't think there's any restrictions other than it's only for 3 people. A house is for 4. We also have this temporary shelter for 24 people. So that would be like the boarding house in Banished, I think. But I guess we don't need that currently because we've not got like the nomad system set up. I don't think it's called nomads in this, and I think you need the church, or is it the town hall? Let's have a look in here. So the church increases happiness, and the town hall, yeah, immigrants. So we can accept immigrants and recruit an administrator. I don't know what that does. We've also got the school. I think so. Food, tools, water. They are our main things that we need to think about. Maybe we should get a no, not those. There is a gatherer's hut and a hunter's hut. I'm just noticing the yellow line. So this is the size, I assume this is the size of the map that we've got. So it's going quite a decent way in terms of space. So the hunter's hut and gatherers will search the area around the station for wild vegetables. I don't think the hunter's cabin does the same thing, because I'm sure on one of the tutorials the hunter's cabin is like here next to all the houses, and it doesn't have a circle around it, but the gatherer's hut does. So maybe because we're on the edge of the map here, maybe if we added a gatherer's hut there. You are constructing a gatherer's hut, which is an area structure. More workers equal higher yields. In addition to food, they also generate herbs and materials for the brewery. It is possible to collect seeds that can be grown in the field. I think that's where we got our oats from. Somebody collected oats. Note that the plants only grow around trees. If there are no trees, there is nowhere to gather. Well, that's good to know. So we don't want to be knocking down any of these trees. Also, I think if can we pause this? Yeah, I'll pause one of the houses. And I'm going to add in a little tent because, again, with Banished, it helped having the houses closer to the places of work for people. So I'm going to take that same logic and assume that this is going to be. Why can I not go there? There we go. Yeah, I'm going to use that same logic and assume that this is the same, that it's better having the house nearby. So we've got our smithy, is that? Got somebody working there. And again, you have to choose what item you're going to build. It doesn't automatically set it up. So iron ore or stone. Iron tools increase working efficiency. Stone tools not very durable. How are we doing for, is it raw materials? No. Construction materials? No. Ore, here we go. Iron ore, we've got loads of it, so let's do iron ore tools. We'll make iron tools. So that's them. The other thing, did I put in a wood? Yes, I did, a chopping house. I was going to say, I'm sure I must have done, because otherwise everybody would have been freezing. We've reached our limit. I put it up to 300 last time from 200. And because we've kind of not increased our population too much, I think we will leave it at 300. Now, next. So food, 1500. We'll keep an eye on that. We do have a merchant ship coming. The other thing we can do, which I feel like it's a bit early to do, but we can, on our technology, we've got 5 points. We can, on trade, get the grocery store, and this means we can sell goods for silver coins, which we can then use for the merchant. So if we activate that, and then the other thing I would like to get is a research institute, because this generates technology points or experience, so I think it means we'll get points quicker. So we'll activate both of those. So in here, see the little yellow dot comes up to say that we've got new items. So we've got a grocery store, which I guess feels like making sense to put it over by the ferry, so we'll put it here. And then the research institute, and you can also add paper to it, so it can be upgraded to a research academy. But this creates research for technology. Where do we want to put these? I feel like these should sort of be somewhere special. How big is this again? Right, let me put a road across here, and then we could put our research institute maybe like this way. Maybe we could do a couple of them, and maybe pause one to see how we get on. Do we have people living in here? Yes, we do. Do we still have spare people? They've got babies. That one's 14 and there's a doctor. That one is 11. So that's a girl and a boy. Yep. We've got a boy. I think we just need one. Yeah, one more should be fine for the moment. Let's increase our gatherer's hut, or prioritise that. Right, our clothing place is ready. Now we can make things from leather, wool, alpaca wool, linen or cotton. I assume we've not got anything apart from leather or maybe wool. Raw materials, textile materials. We've got reeds. So we've got no leather, wool, we've got nothing. Okay, that's super helpful. Actually, the grocery store might be better so that we could get some items in our, or some silver to use in our ferry if we've got a merchant ship coming. What I'd really like is to get some animals. I think hunters can maybe collect animals if there's like baby animals. And I'm assuming you can get animals on the ferry. What have we got? Lanterns, spirit. I mean, maybe we could sell some spirits. This also is sort of an upgrade from Banished, so you can put in how much you want to trade, but you can also put in an amount, like a limit, that you want for survival. So that if you think, you know, we want to keep some spirits for ourselves, you could put in a minimum of like 50 and say, so that means if you had, we're setting the amount for trade at 100, so we'll do that, and we'll add those in, but it means that this will always be topped up to 100. This is how I think it works anyway. This will always stay topped up at 100, and you'll always keep 50 in the warehouse. So if you had like 58 and there was only 50 in the ferry, only 8 of that 58 would get moved to the ferry, so you always still keep 50. Does that make sense? Have I made it complicated? It just means that you can always keep stuff behind for yourself. In Banished, you used to set like 1,000 feathers or something like that, and it would just keep topping the feathers up so that you couldn't actually keep any back for yourself. You really had to sort of micromanage and keep an eye on your trade if you wanted to keep any back for yourself. So I thought that was a good thing. Next, what are we doing? We've got our smithy ready for the tools. We've got the clothes shop that we don't have anything for. Let me just check the pasture. Yeah, we've got 0 kinds of animal, which I think means it would be helpful if we get, not the pasture, what am I doing? The no, yes, here, hunter's hut. So like I say, I think these possibly find animals, and maybe if we pop it over this side, so we're in line with this here, and it'll give them a decent space. I don't know how far they travel. Oh, it covers the entire map. You're constructing a hunter's hut which covers the entire map. Thank you for letting me know, answering my question. Hunters go hunting once a month. Note that the hunters cannot cross the river without bridges. Okay, so I can build a bridge to increase the yield. Oh yes, it's possible for hunters to capture animal cubs which can be raised in pastures as a steady source of protein. So from that I gather that we need to build a bridge. I'm also going to build a road around here, which doesn't quite line up, which it's okay. But I think we could do the bridge over this side. This seems like a logical spot. So, bridge. There we go. And then I will match the road up with that. There we go. Okay, so timber, 131 planks. Let's speed things up a bit as well. Going a bit slow here. So I did say we need the sawmill to be able to make planks. And timber 146. I wonder whether we're getting enough from the forester's hut. I assume we are. The other thing I want to check that I'm so used to Banished having all the little boxes open, which is probably more annoying to actually watch because there's stuff everywhere. But I'm so used to having all those little boxes up that tell me what's going on that I can look at quickly. So we've got 17 workers, 3 builders, we've got 0 labourers. So I think that means like if I ask to cut down trees, there's no labourers to actually do that. So we really need to grow our population. And this little symbol, I think, means that there's a cub with them. Or that it means that they would get a lot of food. There was some issue about, there's something about these symbols anyway, that it means that that's where people need to go to get their stuff. Which is why when I put the marketplace down, I was looking at these symbols all around the map, because they mean that there's a lot of items there, like these fishers here. I think it means that that's a good place to put a fishing dock. Which I guess as we are... oh, I've just noticed this up here. Oh, we've got immigrants coming. Maybe we should build a town hall. What I was saying was, I guess as we are like spreading out a little bit, that a fishing dock down here might be a good idea. Right. There's our map. We can add in, like I said, some houses here. We do have the gatherer's hut there though, which sort of will impact a little bit if we put houses here. They'll lose a little bit of space. We don't want to put anything else along here. Maybe a church would be good, sort of this side. Because we've got our clinic there. Not the church, sorry, the town hall. Oh, that nearly fits in so well. That's so close. I guess it fits in with that little pathway there. Let's pop it there. And that means we can... Oh, I put it the wrong way round. Hang on, let me pause. How do I delete, demolish? There we go. Try again. Right, town hall. Let me put it the right way around this time. That looks much better with the little entrance bit at the front. We can unpause. We've not got enough timber. We've also got nobody to work in here. What can I've got nobody to work in these ones. The Research Institute. We definitely need more people. We'll close the clothes shop. We don't need anybody in there. So hopefully, have they gone to work in here? We've got now a person that we can add in there. What is this? Grocery store. We've got nobody to work in there. Where is our clinic? The clinic. Let's turn that off, seeing as everybody is fine currently. We'll add somebody in here, and then we will sell. What should we sell? We don't have much to sell really. Herbs. I mean, what about water? We'll say we'll keep 500 water, and then let's sell 200. And maybe 50 spirits in here. Add that and see what happens. Because our merchant ship is here. This is what it looks like. It's very exciting. I don't really want any of that. That's disappointing. I don't... Oh, there is an orders section. So we can order things. Let me pause again, just while we go through this. So we've got common goods. Oh, food, medicines, animals. Here we go. This is what we want. Oh, hang on. Total price for the order. Does this mean we have to pay for the animals before we get them? Oh. Anyway, these are the animals we can get. Sheep, cow, chicken, cattle, duck, pig, horse, donkey. There are also seeds that we can order. Ooh, lots of seeds. I really want some animals, but I don't know how much money I've got. Does it tell me anywhere? Am I just being really slow? Right, alright. We've got 1,500 in coins and 100 in spirits, which is 4. They're worth 4, so that's 400. So we've got 1,900 altogether. So to get... That's too much. Are they all... What about chickens? How much are they? Their chickens are so expensive. Okay, we're just going to have to dismiss the ferry, I think. And we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that at another time. Right, let's unpause, see what's going on. Right, wood I think we are missing. Yeah, timber. We really do... Event, shooting star, click to trigger. What is this? A light spark glided through the clear night sky. It's a shooting star. It is said that if you make a wish on a shooting star, your wish will come true. What do you wish for? Agriculture. That's what I want to wish for. The shooting star disappeared into the night sky. Whether or not it will bring good fortune is anyone's guess. Well, that's interesting. And we've also got these little bits down here as well, telling us that these little blue things pop up. So we've got another technology point. So we've got 4. And then what's this one? Oh, a citizen wants a house. Well, let's unpause that because obviously we have plenty of wood to deal with that. Not. So these blue things pop up like this to say non-urgent stuff, I guess. I think the red ones are like when someone's hurt themselves or when somebody's freezing, I guess, that would pop up. The clinic is closed. The hunter's hut, there's nobody in there. The chopping house, why don't we close that? I unlocked an achievement. I don't know what that was, but excellent. How much fuel do we have? We've got 256. I mean, it is winter. So, I guess, I mean, it's -2, so we really do need... Oh, up here tells me how many silver coins I've got. That's good to know. I do think when these aren't working, the people in these aren't working, they go and do other things. So, let's see if I do... I need to put the clinic back on again. I've got nobody. Let's close one of those and add the person into that. I was going to say, let's get some trees cut down. Because if the people aren't working in the field, I assume that means we've got some labourers, even though it doesn't come up here. Yeah, we can see that they're chopping the trees down. Okay. That's good to know. Excellent. That'll give us a little bit more timber. So we'll do some down here as well. We'll get rid of all of these. And this bit I think as well we're going to put some other houses. Get rid of that. Right. Yeah. Citizen wants a house. Let's add in another house along here. Is it pointing the right way? There we go. Opposite them. And our immigrants are coming soon to the town hall. Not sure what this administrator does. I guess we'll see. And I don't know if it has any other purpose. But again, we will keep an eye on that. And the person is still at the clinic. can't, we're lacking a labourer, but I can't add anybody in. That means we won't get as much food, I assume. But I think we're looking okay. What is our gathering hut doing? Decent amount. Do we have any more seeds? I think it pops up when we do. Oh, we've got 4 seeds. What have we got? Broccoli, oats, flax and agave, which is used in the brewery. Do we have any more of these? No, just cherry. So we have picked up a couple of seeds on our adventures. Now let's have a little look at our technology. What is something else that we want to do? Let's start at the bottom. Right, a warehouse, a basket. Knitter's hut makes basket, means people carry more things, but we don't have a knitting hut. Small marketplace occupies less space. Okay. Processing, salt, meat, mill. What's the mill? Okay, we need lots of things like that. There's no point in wasting a technology point on getting this if we need other things that we don't have to actually build it. Knitting. What does that need? Flax. We do have flax seeds which we could grow. Can be made into linen at the textile mill. This mill can grind grain and flour, so that's not the textile mill. Reeds. Oh, the apiary. I would love the apiary. We need clay collected from the sandpit. Do we have a sandpit anywhere? Sand mining. Sandpit. Right, we're going to activate the sandpit because I want to get an apiary. No other reason. I also would like the... What was the other thing? Knitting, flax, textile, raw material. Can be planted in the fields, can be made into linen at the textile mill, or ropes at the knitter's hut. So I want the textile mill. Is that weaving? Yeah, unlike the textile mill. So we need cotton. Oh, we need cotton for that. And flax. I think we could use flax on its own though. I don't think we need, I'm going to activate it. I don't think we need cotton specifically for that. You know, I think if you have cotton, you can make cotton out of it. But flax makes linen. Right. Sand. This needs to go on the edge of the map. Or edge of the land even. How about if... Well, I don't want to move things too far down. Will it fit here? It'll go right there. So that is our sandpit, and then the other thing is our textile watermill or textiles mill. Yeah, it takes cotton or flax. Okay, let us move over behind our town hall. We'll put the textile mill in. Oh, goodness me. Hang on, let me pause. Do I want to demolish this, or shall I do... No, I won't. I'll unpause. And I'll just do a road like that. So we've got some weird road going on around the town hall. Now, it didn't come up anywhere about... Oh, immigrants have arrived. Here we go. 10 immigrants. Yes, we do. We want to accept them. And we've got more technology points. Excellent. Right, 8 citizens are homeless. 1 citizen needs clothes. We don't have any clothes, I don't think. Right, houses. 7 people need homes. So I'm going to build 2 houses and see. how old they all are. We will work it out. So this is our textiles mill. Now the next thing we need is a field for flax. So why don't we... Oh, what's this? Oh, this is what this little picture means. I think it means that that will grow better, or there'll be more, they'll get more yield or something. It's a little bit far out yet. So let us... maybe we build 2 fields next to each other, and then we can have 1 flax and 1 spare. If we get any more exciting seeds. I hope fuel reserves are low. And we need to grow flax. There we go. The chopping house. Fuel reserves are low. Oh, they are. Let's put another person in there. We also need a person in the hunter's hut, because we now have more people. We need another person on this field. The sand pit, we are collecting clay for whatever it is that I wanted to build. I don't remember. And there's nobody free for the research institute. That's okay. Oh, we really need clothes, and I don't think we can make clothes out of anything that we've got. Reeds will make straw shoes, but we need the knitting process. Luxury stuff. Surely we've got some leather by now. We must have some leather. We've only got 1 person in there. We've got 3 builders. Is there anywhere that I can take somebody? The chopping house. How's the fuel going? Poorly. Oh, autosave. Thanks for that. Textiles mill. Do you know what? I'm going to close that for the time being, and I'm going to add somebody into the clothes shop and get them making... Surely we have leather. No, how can we not have leather when we've got hunters? We have nothing that we can make clothes out of. Well, we might as well just turn you off as well then. We'll put somebody in the research institute just to get some technology points. Now, we've still got people... How have we got 24 people homeless? Oh, 24 people without clothes, 3 people without house. What I'm going to do is put the rest of these houses down, and then I'm just going to pause these ones. I think the issue might actually be the wood. Oh, food's gone down as well. I'm just going to slow things down a little bit just so I can keep track of what's going on. Yes, the timber is definitely the issue. I think this may be the issue of, you know, running before you can walk. Kind of trying to build something up too high or too much before you actually know what you're doing. But still, it's a learning curve. We do have 3 people in the forester's hut. We could get rid of one of them maybe. Now the weaving textile mill. We can make cotton. No, we can make flax into linen. We just need to grow the linen. Obviously. Grow the, well, not grow the linen, obviously. Grow the flax, obviously. Which we are doing here. How many people do we have? We've got 1 labourer, 1 fixer. Okay. 17 kids. Alright. So, I think we'll leave this episode here. As usual, I kind of got distracted by things and it's slightly all over the place. We do have somebody in the clinic, so that's all right. And finally, just before, I know I said I was going, but just before I go, I just wanted to check the hunter's hut. We've got a little tiny bit of alpaca wool. I wonder how much we need to make clothes. 10 alpaca wool makes 5 clothes. We don't have enough. Okay, but at least we're getting some, so we know that the hunter's hut is working. So we're teetering on the edge of a total meltdown here, I think. Maybe next episode we need to just go through, turn off the things that aren't super necessary, like maybe the ferry, the research institute, those kind of things. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed me kind of struggle along to try and work out what's actually going on. If you have enjoyed it, give it a like. If you're playing this or if you've got anything to let me know, just leave a comment down below. Thank you once again, and I'll see you next time.